Hey guys and girls, my name's Tom Dyer and today I'm going to be showing you tin on tin tricks.
Tom Dyer!
That's right, using the big tin and the small tin, you may have seen people come up with moves either on your local bar, maybe on the internet, on Instagram, wherever you may see it. But these moves with the big tin and the small tin are becoming more and more popular to use in a competition, to use on stage, or anywhere in your bartending technique. So I'm going to show you some of these moves today. Some of them quite simple, some of them very difficult, but I hope you enjoy it. Cool, welcome back guys. So we're gonna get started. Remember, we're doing tin on tin tricks and we're gonna start quite easy and get more difficult. So this first one's super easy. Big tin on top of the small tin, slide it over into position, put some ice in there, put it on top of the small tin, flip it over, and you're ready to go. Next one is like a Houdini trick where you're doing something with the scoop whilst you're icing up the tins and getting the tins ready for the move. So put a scoop of ice in the big tin, spin the ice scoop on the bar top. Whilst that's spinning, take the small tin, put it inside the big tin, and then put the scoop. Next one is really similar, but this time you're spinning the ice scoop on top of the big tin. So move that large shaker over, get the scoops, give it a spin on top, then take the small shaker, get a scoop of ice, then you're gonna pick up the large shaker whilst that scoop is spinning and dump that into the ice well. Dump the ice into the large shaker and then put the small tin into that large shaker. Next one, you're using the two tins together and you're gonna pick up the ice scoop and the small tin, put a scoop of ice in that small tin. Then you need to just dump the scoop back into the ice well, pick up the large tin and cap the small tin with the large one, putting the ice into the large tin, then the large tin in the small tin, take that small one off the bottom, flip it over once, bang, land in the large one and onto the bar top. This move is from the WFA yellow level grading, so just click on the top right hand corner, you can find out more about that. With this one, you're going to take the large tin, put a scoop of ice in it, then push the small one onto the scoop, then with a flick of the wrist, one spin into the large shaker, and then onto the bar top. This one's nice because we're leaving the scoop in the large tin. So you take the scoop of ice, you dump it into the big tin, then you just pick up the small shaker, give it a double spin. Whilst that's in the air, you take the scoop out of that large shaker, catch the small tin. See how my fingers are? It's helping the small shaker go into the large one. Dump the ice scoop into the ice and then tins on the bar top. All right, this next one is a nice little throw with the scoop and the small tin again. So you're gonna do the small tin on top of the big tin, flip it over, change position into beer grab, get your ice, pop it into the large tin. Then you're gonna drop that small shaker off the bottom, see how my fingers are releasing it, into the scoop, and then just lift it over, just like that. Bam, into the big tin, dump the scoop into the well, and ice, and then the tin's on the bar top. Now we're getting a little bit more complicated, moving them around a little bit more. So put the tins together, small on top of big, ice into the open end, turn them both over, leaving the small shaker into the ice scoop. Then you're just giving it a flick, but can you see my left hand, how I'm making a hinge on top of the shaker to change position? Swipe your arm through that gap once you've thrown that smaller shaker, and again, you're using your finger to just help that small shaker land into the big tin. Put it on the bar top, good to go. Next one, same beginning, but we're upgrading with that bump, you see? So same beginning as before. Small tin onto the big tin, get your scoop of ice, put it in the open end. Then you're gonna turn over the small and the big tin together, putting the small shaker into the scoop, change position on the left hand, give the tin a flick from the scoop, then you bump it off your arm after one rotation. It does another full rotation and you land it in the shaker. And you are done. If you get the first move before that correct, then this one should be much easier. Now this next move is a tough one. It's about keeping the ice in the big shaker once you've thrown that small shaker off the bottom. So small shaker on top of big, ice in the open end. Then you're gonna throw that small shaker, a little bit higher than you normally think you should. Bang, and you're gonna catch the small shaker in a reverse grab, or reverse nest as we say, into the large shaker. It takes a bit of practice, so give it a shot. Let me know if you have any problems. Next one is a roll. So you're gonna take that large shaker, put a scoop of ice in there, and then with your other hand, pick up the small shaker with the base of the shaker facing towards you. So the open end is facing away from you. As you throw it up, you spin it in your hand so it starts to spin. You roll it up your arm, and then you catch it inside that large shaker. Takes a bit of practice, but you'll get it in time. All right, getting a little bit more complicated now. Similar to a move we've already done, but now we're going over the shoulder. So you're gonna get that large shaker, fill it with ice, or half fill it with ice. Leave the scoop inside that large shaker with the ice. Then you're gonna take the small tin in a tennis grab, as we say, and you're gonna throw it over your shoulder for a spin and a half. See how I'm now taking the scoop out of the other shaker, and then again using that finger to catch that small shaker into the large one. That finger is really important to help you stop dropping it, to help the small shaker into the right position. All right, now this is again, we've done a similar beginning. Small shaker on top of the big. Grab your scoop of ice into the large shaker. You're gonna turn it over again, leaving the small shaker in the scoop. Bring your big shaker behind your back, then throw that small shaker for a single spin. Again, using your little finger this time to grab that small shaker into position. Bring it back around in front of you, place it on the bar top, and you're good to go. Now we're getting super difficult. Now this one has got an exchange/switch behind the back. So you're just starting with the big shaker and the scoop. Put some ice in there, put the big shaker into the ice scoop, pick up the small shaker, and then you're gonna switch behind your back, but try not to throw the shaker up high in the air. You just wanna push it gently and then take the scoop away, switch behind your back with the small shaker, and then you're landing that small shaker in the same hand you caught the big shaker. Bring it back round in front of you and place on the bar top. Now you need to perfect that switch behind the back to get this move perfect. So try without ice first and see how you get on. Okay, moving on. This one's a real tough one. There's a lot going on with this. Oof, straight on the bar top. So this one, you're gonna take the small shaker, put it on top of the big shaker. You're gonna get a scoop of ice into the large shaker. Then you're gonna start like we've started already on previous moves. Turn it over, place the small shaker into the ice scoop. Then you're gonna flick that small shaker up and then place the large shaker in the ice scoop, see? Then you're gonna catch that small shaker in a tennis grip, see, underhand grab, throw it up for a single spin and then catch it in that large shaker. Now this is the tricky part. You've gotta be able to throw both shakers up very gently and slightly towards you and whip that scoop out from underneath very quickly. Ready? It takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of time, but once you get it, you get the feel for it, you should be fine. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your comments, your thoughts, your feedback, or if there's anything else you want me to talk about or go through, any flair moves, anything bartender related, please let me know and I'll be happy to get to it as soon as I possibly can.